that in all our discussion, you've not once mentioned the word prelude.
The word prelude, you say? Well, no, it's a splendid word. How many times would you like me to mention it?
Well, if you're talking about the well-tempered clavier, what about just as many times as the word fugue?
Well, I tell you, I personally think that a lot of the fugues in the well-tempered clavier are better off without their attending preludes and vice versa.
Oh, come on, that really is a perverse
there's no
notion.
accounting for taste, Bruno. I do, though. I think that there are great preludes. There are fantastic pieces. I didn't mean that to sound patronizing. They're incredible preludes, marvelous preludes. But they very often, especially the good ones, the really good ones are the ones that bother me the most, because very often they don't match their fugues. And I can't give you any better example of that than the prelude that prefaces that incredible E major thing that we talked about before, in front of a magnificent neo-Renaissance edifice. What does he put? He puts a gentle, lovely, charming, rococo, bewigged 18th century trio sonata. It makes no sense. It's a wonderful piece, but I can't see for the life of me what it's got to do with that incredible fugue. It's as if the two movements are 100 years apart, technically, and emotionally as if they just belong to a different world altogether, a different way of looking at the world altogether.
Yeah, but are there no preludes and fugues that, in your view, do add up to something more than the sum of their parts?
Well, I don't know about more than the sum of their parts. I think there are some that seem to have sprung spontaneously from the same creative impulse, a few, yeah.
I think you owe us at least one of those.
At least one. Well, I think I would vote for the A major from Book 2 of the well-tempered clavier. I think that one really is all of the piece, all of a very gentle, lyrical, quietly optimistic, utterly charming piece.